Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone and good morning. This is Ashima, your Current Affairs and Banking Awareness faculty on Entri platform. And in this video, we'll be talking about all the major news events that have happened in the past years, which are important from examination point of view. This is a whole highlights section of video where we'll be giving you all the major updates. Whereas for those who want to practice questions also, for them we have everyday live quiz which happens on Entri app. A hardly 15-minute quiz which will help you in keeping in touch with the question formats as well. Starting with the discussion on the highlights, the first is Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji laid the foundation stone of Raja Mahendra Pratap Singh State University in Aligarh in Uttar Pradesh. Now, talking about Raja Mahendra Pratap Singh, he was a very well known fighter, freedom fighter, educationist, and a social reformer. Whereas the university will be spread over an area of 92 acres in the Lotha village and Masepur Karim Jaroli village of Aligarh. Government of India has proposed to institutionalize the India-Africa Defence Dialogue as a regular event which will be held on sidelines of the biennial Defence Expo military exhibition. Now, in this Defence Expo exhibition, we all know that in 2020 was the last Defence Expo which was held in Lucknow, and it was at that time that the India Africa meeting was organized. And the next is going to be held in 2022, which is going to be organized in Gandhinagar. Manohar Parrikar Institute for Defence Studies and Analysis, which is based in New Delhi, is going to be the knowledge partner of India-Africa Defence Dialogue to assist in providing the necessary support for enhanced defence cooperation between both the countries. Now, so therefore, we can say that in 2020 was the last expo which was held. In 2022, the India-Africa Defence Dialogue is going to be organized. Now, defense ministers of African nation and the defense minister of India, Rajnath Singh ji, are going to be present in the dialogue. Also, the theme which we are expecting for the second dialogue, which is in 2022, is going to be adopting the strategy for synergizing and strengthening the defense and security cooperation. Next we have is Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji set to attend the first ever in-person Quad, which is Quadrilateral Security Dialogue Leaders Summit, which is going to be organized in White House in Washington, D.C. The Quad nations are India, definitely, USA, which is the host, Japan, which has been host in the past, and Australia. These are the four nations which are members of Quad. Now there is a new Quad also which has been formed, in which members are Uzbekistan, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and USA. That is a different Quad. We are talking about the Quad in which India and Australia are the members. Then Reserve Bank of India has announced the theme for the third cohort. This is under the regulatory sandbox, and the theme for this third cohort is MSME lending. The first cohort under the regulatory sandbox was by RBI in December 2020, and the theme was retail payments. The second cohort under the regulatory sandbox was by RBI in December 2020, and the theme was cross-border payments. In the first cohort, the testing phase has been completed already with 6 entities, whereas the test phase with 8 entities is being conducted for the cross-border payments, or the second cohort. And the third one is soon to start, which is going to be from October to November, October 1 to November 14. Then we have Reserve Bank of India and Monetary Authority of Singapore. They have announced a project under which two central banks will link their respective fast payment systems, that is UPI, Unified Payment Interface, and PayNow. UPI is of India, PayNow is of Singapore, and both of them are going to be linked. So the linkage is going to enable the users, each of the two payments, to make the fund transfer faster from India to Singapore and from Singapore to India. This linkage is going to be operationalized by the year 2022, and most probably it is going to be by the month of July 2022. Then we have BBS Bank, which has launched a real-time online tracking for cross-border payments for its corporate clients in partnership with Swift Global Payments Innovation (GPI). This service will be availed using the bank's corporate online banking platform, that is IBPS IDL. Also, DBS is the first bank in India and in the Asia Pacific region to offer this service to corporate clients at no additional cost. The inbound tracking service of DBS will allow the corporate customers to see when a payment is on its way and when has it been received by the opposing party. Paytm Payments Bank Limited has launched India's first FASTag-based metro parking facility. This has been launched at Kashmiri Gate Metro Station in partnership with Delhi Metro Rail Corporation. Now, Paytm Payments Bank will be the acquiring bank which will facilitate the processing of all the FASTag-based transactions for cars which have a valid FASTag sticker. Then we have English author Susanna Clarke, who has won Women's Prize for Fiction 2021 for her second novel, Piranesi. Now, the Women's Prize for Fiction is one of the highest and most prestigious awards by United Kingdom in literature. It is awarded annually since 1996 to female author of any nationality for the best original full-length novel which is written in English. Then we have Pawan Kumar Goenkaji, the former managing director of Mahindra and Mahindra. He has been appointed as the chairperson of Indian National Space Promotion Authorization Center, or InSpace, the regulator for India's space industry. InSpace is an independent nodal agency which has been formed under Department of Space (ISRO) in 2020 for allowing space activities like developing launch vehicles, satellite, usage of POS owned facilities to build them both public and private firms in India. England Test skipper Joe Root has been voted as winner of ICC Men's Player of the Month for the month of August 2021, whereas Ireland's Emma Richardson has bagged as ICC Women's Player of the Month for August 2021. Former Zimbabwe skipper and wicketkeeper batsman Brendan Taylor, he has announced retirement from international cricket recently, and it was while playing the third final ODI against Ireland. Arcelor Mittal Nippon Steel India, that is AMNS India, has signed an MOU with National Small Industries Corporation, that is NSIC. MOU was signed to offer critical steel products to MSMEs in the steel sector. They are jointly going to frame a network that will deliver critical products to MSME units, and AMNS India will thus be able to use a hypermart network. Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari has launched Project I-Raste. It was launched in Nagpur. Now, Project I-Raste, what does it stand for? That is Intelligent Solutions for Road Safety through Technology and Engineering. It's a collaborative initiative of Intel India, IIIT-H, that is International Institute of Information Technology, Hyderabad, CSIR CRRI, Central Road Research Institute, Mahindra and Mahindra, and NMC Nagpur Municipal Corporation. These are the collaborative partners, and the project's aim is to enhance the road safety and reduce the road accidents of Nagpur. The project is going to use artificial intelligence, as it is going to help develop smarter and safer vehicles, roads, and drivers. And also, there is going to be a blueprint for Vision Zero for the country. Jeev Milkha Singh, who is an Indian golfer, has become the first professional golfer in the world to receive the prestigious 10-year Dubai Gold Visa. Anand Kumar, who is a mathematician, was awarded the Swami Brahmanand Award 2021 for his contributional work in the education field through his Super 30 initiative. The Tamil Nadu government has increased the quota for women in government jobs. Now, this has been increased from 30% earlier to 40% now. Therefore, now Tamil Nadu government is granting 40% quota, and the percentage of seats reserved for women in government jobs is currently 33%. The Reserve Bank of India has tied up with Monetary Authority of Singapore to link its UPI with Singapore's BayNow, which will be operationalized by July 2022. We have already discussed. Tata Capital Limited has announced to launch an end-to-end digital loan against mutual funds, enabling the customers to avail loans ranging from 5 lakh to 2 crore rupees. This has been started by Tata Capital as of now. DBS has partnered in partnership with Swift Global Payments has launched real-time online tracking for cross-border collection of business in India. We have already discussed. Punjab and Sindh Bank has entered into a strategic co-lending alliance with India Bulls Commercial Credit and India Bulls Finance Housing Finance for MSME and priority sector housing loans. With this, we'll be winding up the segment, and I hope this session has been helpful. We'll see you in the next video with more news events. Till then, have a great day ahead.